Welcome to the channel, guys. Gaming has become a ubiquitous part of our lives today, with millions of people around the world indulging in it regularly. From console gaming to PC gaming, mobile gaming, and more, it's hard to imagine a world without it. But have you ever wondered how we got here? How did gaming consoles evolve from the primitive and rudimentary systems of the past to the sophisticated and technologically advanced machines of today? In this video, we'll be exploring the fascinating history of gaming consoles, from the early days of Atari to the current state of gaming with PlayStation 6. So, join us as we take a trip down memory lane and delve into the world of gaming and its evolution over the years. The history of gaming consoles is a fascinating journey that dates back to the early 1970s, when the first gaming console, the Magnavox Odyssey, was released. However, it was the release of the Atari 2600 in the late 1970s that marked the beginning of the gaming industry as we know it today. The Atari 2600 was a massive hit, and it set the standard for gaming consoles for years to come. In the 1980s, Nintendo entered the gaming console market with the release of the NES, which became a cultural phenomenon. It revolutionized the industry with its 8-bit graphics and classic games like Super Mario Bros. And The Legend of Zelda. This was a time when gaming was still considered a niche hobby, but the NES changed that and brought gaming to the mainstream. In the 1990s, the console wars began, with Sega releasing the Genesis and Nintendo releasing the SNES. The competition between the two consoles was fierce, and each system had its own unique strengths and weaknesses. However, this competition spurred innovation and pushed the boundaries of gaming even further. The release of the PlayStation in 1994 marked a turning point in the history of gaming consoles. Sony, a company known for its expertise in consumer electronics and entertainment, had entered the gaming industry and brought with it new and advanced technology that revolutionized the gaming experience. One of the most significant features of the PlayStation was its CD-ROM drive. This meant that games could be stored on CDs, which were cheaper to produce and allowed for much larger games with more complex graphics and sound. This was a huge leap forward in terms of game design and opened up a world of possibilities for game developers. In addition to the CD-ROM drive, the PlayStation also had advanced hardware that allowed it to render 3D graphics, which was a major breakthrough at the time. The ability to play games in 3D was a game changer, as it allowed for more immersive and engaging gameplay experiences. This technology paved the way for games like Tomb Raider, Final Fantasy, and Resident Evil, which became iconic titles that defined the PlayStation's success. The success of the PlayStation was also due to its marketing strategy, which positioned it as a cool and trendy device. Sony marketed the PlayStation as a device for older gamers, as opposed to children, which set it apart from its competitors. The marketing campaign focused on the edgy and rebellious image of the console, with slogans like "Live in your world, play in ours," and "The future is in your hands," that resonated with the young adult demographic. The release of the PlayStation in 1994 marked the beginning of a new era in gaming, with more advanced technology and graphics becoming the norm. Its CD-ROM drive and ability to play games in 3D were game changers that set the standard for future consoles. The PlayStation's success was also due to its marketing strategy, which positioned it as a cool and trendy device for older gamers. The early 2000s saw the entry of Microsoft into the console wars with the release of the Xbox. It offered players the ability to play online and had better graphics than previous consoles. Sony also released the PlayStation 2, which became the best-selling gaming console of all time. In 2005, Microsoft released the Xbox 360, which marked another significant milestone in the history of gaming consoles. It introduced high-definition graphics and online gaming as standard features, setting a new benchmark for console gaming. The Xbox 360 was powered by a custom IBM PowerPC CPU and a custom ATI graphics processor, which allowed it to deliver stunning visuals and improved gameplay performance. The Xbox 360 also introduced a robust online gaming platform, Xbox Live, which enabled players to connect with one another and play games together online. Xbox Live offered features like voice chat, messaging, and achievements, which added a new level of social engagement to console gaming. In response to Microsoft's release of the Xbox 360, Sony countered with the release of the PlayStation 3 in 2006. The PlayStation 3 boasted even better graphics and processing power than the Xbox 360, thanks to its custom cell processor, which was developed jointly by Sony, IBM, and Toshiba. The PlayStation 3 also featured a built-in Blu-ray player, which was a major selling point at the time, as Blu-ray technology was still relatively new and expensive. The competition between the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 was fierce, with each console having its own unique strengths and weaknesses. The Xbox 360 had an advantage in terms of online gaming, while the PlayStation 3 had better graphics and a built-in Blu-ray player. Both consoles had a wide variety of exclusive games and features, which made the choice between the two a difficult one for gamers. Overall, the release of the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 in the mid-2000s marked another significant turning point in the history of gaming consoles. These consoles introduced high-definition graphics and online gaming as standard features, which transformed the way people played and experienced video games. They also set the stage for the current generation of gaming consoles, which continue to push the boundaries of what is possible in terms of hardware and gameplay. In 2013, Sony released the PlayStation 4, which became the best-selling console of its generation. It offered players more advanced graphics, improved online gameplay, and a wider variety of games. In 2017, Microsoft released the Xbox One X, which boasted the most powerful hardware of any console to date. It offered true 4K gaming and improved performance for existing games. Finally, we have the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series XS that were released in 2020, which have continued to push the boundaries of gaming with advanced hardware, improved graphics, and new features like ray tracing and faster loading times. Overall, the history of gaming consoles is a testament to the incredible advancements in technology that have occurred over the past few decades. The gaming industry has come a long way since the early days of the Magnavox Odyssey, and it continues to evolve and innovate with each passing year. We can only imagine what the future of gaming will bring. So guys, if you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more informative content. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to be alerted when we post new videos. Also, feel free to leave a comment below with any questions or feedback you may have. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.